he failed the art subject. What are the art subjects? Art subjects: history, English, and physiology. He neglected these subjects. Had two times he failed the examination in the college. What is mean by physiology? The branch of biology that dealt with the normal functions of living organisms and their parts. Okay. Then, seeing all this, he got failed two times in art subjects. His father was disappointed and thought Ramanujan had gone mad. So, Ramanujan began to look for a job now. He needed about 2000 sheets of paper every month to solve the maths problem. So he wanted to look for a job. He started using even scraps of paper he found lying on the streets. The people used to throw the used paper. No, that paper was taken by Ramanujan. And if it is written with blue pen in that paper, he used red pen to write on that overwriting, and he practiced the maths. So, in a messy condition, he would visit offices to offices. So, one office to another office. He was searching for a job for his earning. So, showing everything, he freed notebooks that he solved the maths problems, and he had the notebooks. No, by showing that notebooks, is asking for a job. And he told them that he knew mathematics and could do a clerical job, but no one could understand, and his applications for job were turned down. He at least found someone who was impressed by his notebooks, and that was the director of Madras Port Trust, Francis Spring. And he gave Ramanujan a clerical job on a monthly salary of rupees 25. A month he used to get 25. Very happily he joined that work and he was doing the job. Later, some teachers and educationists interested in mathematics initiated a move to provide Ramanujan with a research fellowship. And on May 1st, 1913, the University of Madras granted him a fellowship of rupees 75 a month, though he had no qualifying degree because he failed in art subjects. So he couldn't complete the college degree course. And without completing the college degree, now he joined in a small work. First he got 25 rupees a salary. Now, because of his research, he started to get 75 rupees a month. However, he continued his research in mathematics with determination. In the company of Hardy and Littlewood, he could forget much of the leadership he led to endure. Several discrepancies. What is meant by discrepancy? An illogical or surprising lack of capability or similarity between two or more facts. Okay. Ramanujan played with the numbers as a child with a toy. A small child, as a child used to play with the toys, he played with the numbers. It was sheer genius, that led him to mathematical truths. Ramanujan was elected Fellow of the Royal Society in February 28, 1918. He was elected as the Fellow of the Royal Society. He was the youngest Indian of receiving this distinguished fellowship. Youngest Indian man who received this distinguished fellowship. Distinguished meaning used to describe a person respected and admired for excellence. For this distinguished fellowship, Ramanujan was elected. In October that year, he became the first Indian to be elected Fellow of Trinity College at Cambridge. His achievements at Cambridge include the Hardy-Ramanujan Littlewood circle method in number theory, Roger Ramanujan's identities in partitions of integers, a long list of the highest composites numbers beside work on the number theory, and the algebra of inequalities in algebra. A few months earlier, Ramanujan had sent a letter to the great mathematician G.H. Hardy of Cambridge University, in which he set out 120 theorems and formulae. Okay, he had sent how many theorems? 120 theorems and formulae to G.H. Hardy of Cambridge University. So among them was what is known as the Riemann series. Okay, what he had sent was called as known as Riemann series, a topic in the definite integral of calculus. Definite integral of calculus. But Ramanujan was ignorant of the work of the German mathematician George F. Riemann, who had earlier arrived at the series of conjecture about the kind of educations called modular. Pierre Delignan subsequently proved this conjecture to the correct form. It did not take long for G.H. Hardy and his colleague J.E. Littlewood to realize that they have discovered a rare mathematical genius. That is, they make arrangements for Ramanujan's passage and stayed at Cambridge University. Okay, this G.H. Hardy and his colleagues who are working along with G.H. Hardy, they arranged Ramanujan to come to Cambridge University for the work. So also Ramanujan went there to Cambridge University on March 17, 1914. March 17, he sailed to Britain. Now Ramanujan found himself a stranger at Cambridge. The places all looked strange to him because nobody knows there. The food was strange to him. The people looked strange to him. The cold was hard to bear. The climate also different there, no? So he found it hard to bear that climate. And being vegetarian, he was a vegetarian. He won't take any mutton, fish or any other chicken like that. So a pure vegetarian. He had to cook himself for his food, and he have to do his work on himself. This work goes on day by day. He found little difficult. So the climate looks different, the food looks different, and the places look different. The culture also looks different for him. Among that, he continued his work on fractions and is considered to be equal in importance to that of great mathematicians like Leonhard Euler and Jacobi. The great mathematicians are working there. He became equal to that great mathematicians now by doing many mathematical sums and fractions and formulas, theorems. He worked hard and he became great, equal to them now. While it was going on, while Ramanujan continued his research work in Cambridge College, uh, great sickness, that is incurable disease, tuberculosis, attacked him. Because of the cold, chill weather, he could not bear with that weather. He got a incurable disease called tuberculosis and was devouring him. Devouring, what's the mean by devouring? Destructively consuming. Okay, destructively consuming, devouring him. It is very hard for him to survive there. So Ramanujan was sent back to India, and when he disembarked, his friends found him pale, exhausted, and emaciated. When he came back to India, his friends all found him very dull, sick, disembarked. Disembark, what's mean by that? To leave a ship, aircraft, etc. after a long journey. After a great long journey, his friends found him pale, no blood, looks very dull, sick, exhausted, and emaciated. Emaciated, what's mean by that? Very thin and weak, usually because of illness or extreme hunger. Because of illness. What illness he got? Tuberculosis. So he looks very pale. So, to forget the agonizing means what? Causing extreme physical or mental pain. He got physical and mental also, physical pain and mental pain also he got. To forget that agonizing pain, he continued to play with the numbers even on his deathbed. When he was about to die also, he used to play with the numbers. He used to find theorems, formulas, fractions, everything. He used to find out in his native place. Okay. Besides being a mathematician, apart from mathematicians, he was an astrologer and a good speaker also. He used to give lectures on God, zero, and infinity. What a great, amazing thing he had given. He got a good name, isn't it? As we all know, mathematics is a little hard subject to understand. Srinivasa Ramanujan found it very easy. because excuse me, he loved the numbers, he loved the subject, he loved the teacher. The teacher encouraged him by giving compliment to him. So here Ramanujan's perseverance, that is not giving up. Okay, in Tamil if I tell vidamuyarchi, not giving up in perseverance, not giving up in any circumstances on doing or practicing sums. That perseverance only made him as the father of maths. So students, don't give up. You can also achieve what you want to become in future if you are having perseverance. Today, for your homework, read this lesson and learn the synonyms what is given. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you.